Turkeys. Normally a fun and festive topic at this time of year, but here in the town of Milford, the thought of turkeys has taken on a somber tone thanks to the recent passing of an icon.
Well, Pat, Henrietta, Shaw's Turkey, the Milford Turkey, the many names she went by, first came around, I would say, in late May, early June. At the time, I wasn't on the Milford beat. It was Zach Como, who was my predecessor, and he did the first story on the Milford Turkey. So everything I heard about her stardom came from what he said in the office and what I overheard from him. But immediately, it was just, anyone who goes on Facebook in Milford knows her fame took off like rapid fire. Her familiar haunts, going to Honeydew, going to the Bank of America kiosk over there in the Shaw's Plaza. It just seemed like something everyone could get on board with very quickly.
The fondness over this fowl quickly grew as she made repeated appearances outside a well-known local grocery store.
I guess you can say she was one of their most frequent customers for a lot of people. When I unfortunately had to go around to those businesses after her passing, a lot of people told me that they left out food, bird seed, someone left out sunflower seeds, I think, things of water. So she was certainly well fed and well looked after. Everyone seemed to have a friend in the Shaw's Turkey.
In a world with so much trying to tear us apart, what was it about this one bird that allowed an entire region to come together?
That's a hard question to answer because there's so many different answers that there can be. I don't think there's one singular one. Certainly her status symbol as a fitness model, I believe, is her listing on Facebook. She certainly had her own little swagger. She had that attitude that made her very popular on social media. And certainly just her choice of residence, being in that little triangle patch of grass there, made her a welcome sight for whether you live in Milford and you're running errands or if you're just passing by or you're going through town down 140 there. She was just always on the sidelines waving at you, right?
Indeed, this proud poultry became in many ways the pride of Milford, making his death a dish hard to stomach for local residents.
The Shaw's Turkey was a Milford icon. It's very sad that he's gone from us now, and I hope there's little turkeys that come out next year somewhere.
I feel like that part of town has lost its favorite mascot. I mean, it was one of the most well-known symbols of near the Shaw's Plaza.
Oh, well, we're very sad that he's gone. He was a nice little character to come make your Shaw's experience a little bit nicer and more fun.
Were you closer with the turkey?
I was not, but I think when you play in traffic for that long, that's what's going to happen.
And that brings us to the question on everyone's mind. Was the turkey's death just a tragic accident, or was it a result of foul play?
I wasn't able to get a hold of animal control in town, so I don't think there was much of an investigation into what happened.
I saw the poor turkey like the day before someone hit it.
What a travesty it was.
Travesty.
While there may be no evidence linking anyone to the turkey's death, we did uncover a few possible suspects along the way.
How do you remember the Shaw's Turkey? What do you think about when you think about him?
I just think about how brown they are and how good they smell.
Did you ever meet the infamous turkey?
No, I have not. He's always had his head missing by the time I got to him.
As this small New England town tries to lift its spirits in the wake of tragedy, residents look to their leaders to guide them through these troubled times.
I saw the turkey many times in Shaw's, Rite Aid, Honeydew, Sovereign Bank. And it became kind of an icon in town and people following it on Facebook. So I think I can speak for my entire board, Mike Walsh and Bill Buckley, and say that, I'm sure the turkey's in a better place now.
As the saying goes, time heals all wounds. Eventually, Milfordians will move on from this loss, but they will never forget the way this one small turkey truly touched their lives.
It was a fun distraction and the mundane of going to Shaw's once a week for your groceries or getting some money out of the ATM, getting your morning coffee. And honestly, I think we can use a little bit more of that on the everyday, right? It was just a fun fun presence in town that this community will surely miss.
This is Milford TV News and Sports Director Tim Coet. Make sure you check out new editions of the Milford Informer every Friday at 7:30 p.m. or during one of our 8 convenient re-air times throughout the weekend. You can also find individual news stories as well as full archived editions on our YouTube page My Milford TV. If you live in the greater Milford area and have an idea for a news story, you can tweet at us using the handle @Milford_TV, or you can contact me directly by sending an email to news@milfordtv.net.